What if the most powerful thing you could do was nothing at all? Not a word, not a fight, not a single explanation. Imagine the weight of holding your tongue while the world screams at you, demanding answers, demanding reactions, demanding your energy. You feel it, don't you? That pressure, that pull to justify yourself, to defend, to argue. You felt it in your bones, in the silent moments when you replay conversations that drained you, left you hollow, left you questioning if your voice even mattered. And yet, in the midst of that chaos, there is a strange hidden power waiting for you, one that doesn't need to be shouted, begged for, or demanded. One that lives quietly in your refusal to engage. You've been taught that silence is weakness, that stepping away means surrender, that if you don't explain yourself, if you don't react, you are letting others win. But what if the opposite is true? What if choosing silence, choosing absence is the ultimate act of control? Every time you stop explaining, every time you refuse to be drawn into arguments that serve no one, you reclaim a part of yourself that's been scattered, frayed, and ignored. You begin to understand that power isn't in the words you say. It's in the space you create by not saying them. It's in the calm that follows your decision to walk away. The clarity that comes when you stop pouring your energy into battles that never belonged to you. Think of the moments that left you tired, frustrated, doubting your worth. The conversations that spiraled into endless explanations. The fights that seemed to demand your surrender. You gave everything, and yet nothing changed. You were exhausted, defeated, and still unheard. That exhaustion isn't just physical. It's a quiet erosion of your confidence, your self-respect, the part of you that knows your value, but has been silenced by the weight of other people's expectations. Walking away without a word isn't cold, it isn't cruel, it isn't giving up. It's a declaration that you will not allow your energy to be stolen, that your peace is non-negotiable, that your presence is not a bargaining chip. When you choose this path, you're not hiding, you're not disappearing. You are stepping into a space where control, dignity, and clarity converge. You are taking the power back from the chaos that has demanded your reactions for far too long. Every step away, every silence held, sends a ripple that speaks louder than any argument ever could. It tells the world and yourself that you are not available for manipulation, for guilt, for unnecessary drama. You are available only for what aligns with your peace, your growth, your energy. It isn't easy. The urge to explain yourself, to be understood, to be right, is visceral. It pulls at your throat, your mind, your heart. But with every moment you resist, every silence you honor, you are reshaping the narrative. You are showing, not telling, that your worth is not negotiable, that your time, your energy, your calm are yours alone. Others may not understand. At first, they may feel frustrated, confused, or even angry. That is the sound of power taking shape, the echo of boundaries being established, the subtle shift of control back into your hands. And then comes the unexpected reward, peace. A quiet that hums beneath the surface, steady and unshakable. The liberation of no longer needing validation from those who never truly sought it. The clarity of knowing that your absence carries weight, that your silence has voice, that walking away without a single word can change more than arguments ever could. It is not punishment. It is not revenge. It is refinement. Your energy preserved, your boundaries respected, your self-respect intact. In that space, you finally feel it. The subtle, undeniable power of choosing yourself. Every heartbeat aligns with your truth. Every breath is a reminder that your life is yours, and that the choice to step away without explanation is not weakness, but mastery. It is the quiet strength of someone who knows their value, respects their limits, and refuses to be diminished by anyone else's noise. The world can rage, demand, and insist, but you remain unshaken, untethered, and alive in a way that words could never capture. Here, in this silence, in this walking away, you find the freedom you've been seeking all along. It is quiet, it is simple, it is absolute, and it is yours. Every step away, every moment of silence is not empty, it is charged. It carries weight that cannot be measured, power that cannot be debated. People will notice even if they do not understand. Their confusion, their frustration, their attempts to pull you back are proof that your energy matters, that your presence was never theirs to demand. And with every heartbeat, you feel it, the subtle shift from being reactive to being untouchable. You are no longer at the mercy of others' expectations. You are no longer bargaining with your peace. You are claiming it fully and without apology. The world is built on noise, Arguments, explanations, justifications, they are the currency that keeps people tethered, controlled, exhausted. Most chase it endlessly, believing that speaking, defending, proving themselves is strength. But true strength is quieter. True power is invisible until it changes everything. By walking away without a word, you disrupt the pattern. You refuse to participate in cycles that drain you. You break the expectation that your energy is disposable. You show through absence that your life, your focus, your calm are yours to protect. It is uncomfortable at first. The urge to react is primal. Your mind screams for closure, for answers, for acknowledgement. It tempts you to look back, to engage, to justify. Every fiber of your being wants to respond. But each time you resist, each time you honor your silence, you reinforce something far greater than any argument could give you. You reinforce your boundaries. You reinforce your self-respect. You reinforce the undeniable truth that no one can dictate your value. Imagine the impact when this becomes a habit. When you no longer hand over your power to those who do not deserve it. When you step into any situation knowing that your presence, your absence, your choice is enough. Others may try to provoke, to manipulate, to test you. That is their reflection, not yours. Your energy remains untouched. Your mind remains clear. Your heart remains intact. Every refusal to engage is a declaration you are not available for chaos. You are not negotiable. You are not defined by the demands of anyone else. The stakes are higher than most realize. Every wasted argument chips away at your strength. Every drawn-out explanation steals moments you can never get back. Every moment spent defending yourself is a moment not spent building the life you deserve. But with silence, with the simple radical act of walking away, you reclaim what has been taken. You reclaim time, energy, focus, clarity. You reclaim the unshakable sense of who you are, and you allow the world to see it in a way that words never could. Do not mistake this for weakness or avoidance. It is neither. It is strategy. It is mastery. It is the quiet storm that shifts dynamics without a single syllable. Your absence speaks volumes. Your calm becomes contagious. Your energy radiates boundaries that no one can cross without your permission. And the best part, you don't need to explain. You don't need to justify. You only need to exist, fully aware of the power that comes from refusing to be pulled into battles that do not belong to you. Every encounter, every toxic demand, every manipulative attempt becomes a test of your strength. And each time you succeed, each time you walk away without a word, you grow stronger, you grow clearer, you grow unstoppable. Your confidence solidifies, your peace deepens, your sense of self becomes untouchable. People will adapt, people will respect, people will realize too late that the power they ignored was always within you. And then something remarkable happens. You begin to notice the freedom you have been craving. You notice the lightness of living without constant friction, without constant need for validation. Your mind clears, your heart opens, your life expands. You start seeing opportunities, people, experiences that align with your energy. You are no longer chasing attention, approval, or resolution. You are living on your terms. Your silence, your absence, your choice becomes a magnet for the life you were always meant to live. This is not temporary, this is transformation. Every silent step, every refusal to engage in unnecessary conflict rewires your world. It sends a message to yourself and to everyone around you that your peace is non-negotiable, that your energy is sacred, that your life cannot be dictated by anyone else's demands. You become the quiet force that reshapes every interaction, every expectation, every boundary. You are untouchable, unshakable, undeniable. And the deeper truth hits you, the world may never fully understand your silence. They may try, they may push, they may question, but none of that matters. What matters is what you now hold, the power to step back, the courage to preserve yourself, the clarity to recognize that walking away without a word is not absence. It is presence. Presence in its purest, most powerful form. Presence that transforms everything it touches, beginning with you. Every time you choose silence, you take back a piece of yourself that was quietly slipping away. Every time you refuse to justify, to explain, to argue, you reinforce a truth that most will never understand. Your energy is yours alone. The world is desperate to claim it, to pull you into its noise, to convince you that your worth is measured by how much you fight, how much you give, how much you prove. But you are beginning to see the lie. The fight is not yours. The proving is not yours. The chaos is not yours. And in that realization, something powerful stirs, a calm, steady force that no words can touch, no argument can shake, no expectation can diminish. You start noticing the difference immediately. Your mind is lighter. Your heart beats steadier. Your energy no longer leaks into endless battles that leave you exhausted and empty. Every conversa, chin you don't engage in, every conflict you walk away from, every demand you ignore is a step toward reclaiming a life that feels full, unshakable, alive. You are no longer a participant in someone else's drama. You are the observer, the master of your own space, the guardian of your own calm. And that perspective changes everything. It shifts power in ways that are almost invisible, but impossible to deny. This is where the stakes rise. Every choice to step back is a test of your courage. Every silent exit challenges the instinct to react, to explain, to justify. And every time you pass that test, you grow stronger, sharper, more certain of who you are and what you deserve. The pull to engage may scream at you. It may claw at your mind, tugging at old fears, old insecurities, old habits. But the more you resist, the more you prove to yourself that you are bigger than those impulses, that your presence is not defined by the chaos around you, that your life cannot be measured by anyone else's approval or understanding. Imagine what it feels like to finally break free from the constant drain of other people's expectations, to move through your day unburdened by the need to be right, to be heard, to be acknowledged, to realize that your silence is not emptiness, it is strategy, it is protection, it is power. And as this truth settles into your bones, you feel a shift that is profound. You feel a clarity that is intoxicating. You feel a peace that cannot be stolen, a calm that cannot be fractured, a confidence that cannot be broken. Others will notice. They always do. Some will feel unsettled, even threatened. They may try to pull you back, to provoke a reaction, to test your resolve. That is the sound of your influence growing, of boundaries being respected, of energy being recognized as something that cannot be wasted. Every unanswered demand, every ignored attempt at manipulation, every quiet step away echoes louder than any argument ever could. You are no longer running on their terms. You are running on yours. The rewards are immediate and yet deeper than you imagined. Time no longer disappears into fruitless debates. Energy no longer drains into futile explanations. Peace becomes tangible. Confidence becomes undeniable. Your life begins to shift subtly, imperceptibly at first, until one day you notice that nothing rattles you the way it used to. You are not just surviving, you are thriving. You are not just existing, you are commanding your own reality, and that command does not need to be spoken. It is felt. Every moment of restraint, every deliberate step away is a message to yourself. You are in control. You are the keeper of your energy, the guardian of your calm, the architect of your own life. No one can take that from you unless you allow it. And as you embrace this power, as you embody this strength, you begin to see the world differently. You see the people, the opportunities, the situations that truly deserve your presence. You see how much lighter, freer, and more focused your life can be when it is no longer dictated by demands, manipulations, or unnecessary conflicts. This is the path of quiet mastery, the path that few will take, but the ones who do transform everything around them. You are not just walking away. You are walking into a life that aligns with your energy, your values, your peace. You are choosing yourself in a way that is uncompromising, undeniable, and unstoppable. And in that choice, you find something the world cannot give, cannot take, cannot imitate: true freedom, true power, and the unshakable certainty that your life belongs to you, and you alone. The shift is complete when you realize that silence is not absence. It is presence. It is a force. It is a declaration that you will not be drained, diminished, or dictated to. Every unspoken word, every step taken without justification, every refusal to engage is a ripple that grows into a wave. And that wave carries you toward a life that feels expansive, unstoppable, and entirely yours. You are not reacting anymore. You are leading. You are not pleading anymore. You are commanding. You are not small. You are uncontainable. And in this power, you finally see it. The life you were always meant to live is waiting for you. And it begins the moment you walk away without a single word. Every silence you hold is a declaration. Every step away without explanation is a statement louder than any shout, stronger than any argument. The world may not understand. People may question, push, or try to pull you back into the fray. That is their reflection, not yours. Their frustration is proof of the power you now carry. Every attempt to disturb your peace only confirms that your absence matters. Your energy matters. Your life matters. And the more you honor that, the more unshakable you become. This is not about avoidance. It is about mastery. It is about recognizing the invisible chains that have kept you tethered to conflict, to expectation, to unnecessary struggle. It is about stepping out of the cycle that drains and diminishes you. Every refusal to engage, every deliberate choice to step back is an act of courage. It is a declaration that you will no longer surrender your calm to the demands of others. It is a promise to yourself that your life, your energy, and your peace are non-negotiable. Feel the weight of that truth. Every time you resist the pull to justify, to explain, to fight, you are proving something undeniable. You are bigger than the chaos around you. You are stronger than the pressure to conform to others' expectations. You are wiser than the impulse to react to every provocation. That strength once felt cannot be taken. It cannot be shaken. It becomes a part of you, embedded in every choice, every movement, every breath. The stakes are higher than you realize. Every wasted argument steals energy that can never be regained. Every drawn-out defense chips away at your focus, your clarity, your potential. Every time you give in to the noise, you surrender a piece of yourself. But every time you walk away without a word, you reclaim it. You reclaim your time, your energy, your life. You reclaim the sense of control that has been quietly eroded by constant engagement. You reclaim the right to exist without justification, to live without explanation, to move without permission. And then comes the transformation. Slowly at first, almost imperceptibly, you feel the shift in how you move through the world. People notice the difference even if they cannot name it. Your energy changes, your presence changes, your calm radiates not as an absence but as a force. Your silence becomes a magnet, drawing only what aligns with your energy, repelling everything else. You are no longer reactive, you are decisive. You are no longer expendable. You are essential, first to yourself, then to the world around you. Do not underestimate the power you are wielding. The quiet act of stepping away reshapes relationships, expectations, and dynamics in ways words never could. Every unanswered demand, every ignored provocation, every refusal to engage sends ripples that change everything. You are no longer a participant in the drama of others. You are the observer, the strategist, the guardian of your own calm. And with that role comes freedom, clarity, and power that cannot be measured but can be deeply felt. Imagine what it is like to live without the constant pull of other people's demands, to move through life unshaken by provocation, untethered from expectation, untangled from conflict, to know that your peace is intact, your energy preserved, your boundaries respected. That feeling is addictive, and it grows with every step you take away from the chaos. Every refusal to engage is a victory. Every moment of silence is proof that you are in control. Every choice to walk away strengthens the unbreakable part of you that cannot be touched, cannot be manipulated, cannot be diminished. Your life begins to expand in ways you never imagined. Time opens up. Energy returns. Focus sharpens. Opportunities that once felt out of reach suddenly become visible. You are no longer distracted by what does not serve you. You are no longer depleted by what does not honor you. You are free to move toward what aligns with your purpose, your growth, your peace. Every step you take in silence is a step into a life that feels limitless, unstoppable, and wholly your own. This is not temporary. This is not a fleeting victory. This is transformation. Every silent choice, every deliberate step away rewires your world. It teaches the people around you, whether they realize it or not, that your life cannot be controlled by their expectations. It teaches you that you are sovereign over your energy, your focus, your peace. And in that sovereignty lies something rare and profound, absolute freedom, unwavering strength, and the kind of confidence that reshapes everything it touches. Do not doubt it. Do not question it. Do not shrink from it. You are walking into a life where your calm is your power, your silence is your voice, and your absence is felt more deeply than any argument ever could. You are no longer participating in what diminishes you. You are stepping into what empowers you. You are choosing yourself. And in that choice, you become unstoppable, unshakable, undeniable. You are the master of your world, the guardian of your energy, and the architect of your life. And it all begins with the courage to walk away without saying a single word. Every choice to remain silent, to walk away without a word, compounds your strength. It builds a reservoir of power inside you that cannot be stolen, borrowed, or diminished. Each moment of restraint becomes a proof of your control, a testament to the fact that you are no longer available for needless conflict or manipulation. You begin to see how much energy you have wasted defending, explaining, and justifying. All of it could have been poured into growth, into clarity, into building a life that truly belongs to you. And the realization hits like a spark. The only person who has the right to consume your energy is you. The temptation to react never fully disappears. It lingers, whispers in the quiet moments, reminding you of old patterns. The urge to respond, to clarify, to defend, it is strong. But every time you resist, you reinforce a truth that cannot be argued with. Your presence is a choice, and your absence carries weight. People feel it, even if they cannot articulate it. Their frustration, confusion, or sudden recognition are markers of your power in motion. You are no longer a pawn in the games of others. You are the force they did not expect, the variable they cannot control. Silence becomes your weapon. Absence becomes your shield. And with them comes clarity. You start noticing how much lighter your days feel, how much freer your mind becomes, how much sharper your focus grows. Every moment spent refusing to engage in unnecessary battles is a moment reclaiming your life. You are no longer reactive to every provocation. You are deliberate, precise, and unshakable. Your choices are no longer dictated by fear, expectation, or obligation. They are dictated by strategy, by vision, by self-respect. The transformation is subtle at first, but it gains momentum. People begin to notice the change, even if they do not understand it. Your calm is magnetic. Your silence is powerful. Your presence alone commands respect. Those who once demanded your energy now sense that it is no longer theirs to take. Boundaries become invisible walls of strength. Every attempt to pull you into conflict, every nudge to test your resolve, only highlights the shift that has occurred inside you. You are untouchable because you have chosen to be. This is not about cutting people off for the sake of isolation. It is about creating space where you can thrive. It is about prioritizing your energy above the chaos of unnecessary confrontation. It is about recognizing that your peace is the foundation of everything meaningful in your life. Every argument avoided, every manipulation resisted, every demand ignored is a brick in the fortress of your self-mastery. You are no longer expendable. You are essential to yourself. And in that truth, there is liberation, power, and undeniable authority over your own life. Imagine what it feels like to navigate the world untethered from the need to justify your existence, to move through life without the constant pull of external approval, to wake up every day knowing that your energy is protected, your focus preserved, your calm intact. That is the power of walking away without a single word. It is not passive, it is active, it is strategic, it is transformative. And it changes everything. Your relationships, your opportunities, your perspective, and most importantly, your sense of self. Every silent step forward rewires your reality. Every unspoken choice strengthens your resolve. Every refusal to be drawn into needless conflict becomes a building block of the life you are creating. Freedom becomes tangible. Confidence becomes undeniable. Clarity becomes your default state. And the more you practice this, the more it compounds, until one day you realize that the person you were before, reactive, drained, desperate for validation, no longer exists. You have stepped into something greater, something stronger, something unstoppable. The world will try to reclaim you. It always does. Old patterns, familiar pressures, the subtle tugs of expectation, they will all return. But with every test comes an opportunity to reaffirm your power. Every time you choose silence over reaction, every time you choose absence over chaos, you solidify the unshakable truth. You are the master of your own energy. You are the architect of your own life. You are untouchable, unbreakable, undeniable. And then you begin to see the reward unfold. Life aligns with your energy. People, opportunities, and experiences appear that respect your boundaries, amplify your power, and honor your calm. The chaos that once consumed you falls away. The noise that once dictated your emotions becomes background hum. You are free to live fully and intentionally, without distraction, without compromise, without surrender. This is the quiet revolution within you. Every step, every choice, every silent exit reinforces the truth. Power does not always shout. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it walks away. Sometimes it leaves the world to notice what it cannot take, to understand what it cannot touch, to respect what it cannot control. You have arrived. You are present. You are free. You are unstoppable. And it all begins with the courage to walk away without saying a single word. Every step you take in silence is a reclaiming of power. Every moment you refuse to explain yourself, every choice to walk away without reaction, builds a strength that no one can touch. The world may try to provoke, to demand, to confuse, but none of it reaches you. You are no longer tethered to the chaos of other people's expectations. You are no longer subject to their judgments, their manipulation, their need for control. Every silent decision, every deliberate retreat becomes a fortress around your mind, your heart, your energy. And in that fortress, you are untouchable. The weight of freedom begins to settle in. You feel it in your chest, in your back, in the way your shoulders lift with a subtle confidence you haven't known before. You are no longer running on borrowed validation. You are no longer giving pieces of yourself away for approval that never arrives. Every time you hold your silence, every time you step away, you are proving to yourself that your presence is powerful, your absence is potent, and your life is yours to govern without apology. There is no argument that can diminish that, no explanation that can increase it. The power lies in your refusal to participate in anything that steals your clarity. This is where the stakes climb. Every wasted moment defending, explaining, or justifying yourself is a moment stolen from growth, from focus, from the life you were meant to create. Every moment spent reacting to others' drama is a drain on the energy that could have been invested in your purpose. But now, every moment spent stepping back, remaining silent, holding your ground, becomes an investment in the future you control. Every unspoken word compounds, becoming a shield and a sword simultaneously. You are not just surviving. You are evolving, reshaping your life with deliberate action disguised as stillness. People will notice. Some will feel unsettled. Others may feel challenged. Some may even resent your refusal to conform. That is not your problem. That is proof of your influence, proof that your energy carries weight, proof that your absence speaks volumes. Each interaction you no longer participate in sends a signal that you are no longer available for manipulation, no longer bound by the chains of expectation, no longer a participant in cycles that diminish you. Your life, your peace, your focus are sacred, and the world can either honor it or be left behind. Feel the transformation take hold. Your mind clears, your heart steadies, your energy radiates a calm that cannot be ignored. Opportunities appear in spaces that respect your boundaries. Relationships that align with your values become magnetic. The chaos that once dictated your emotional state becomes background noise, irrelevant, and powerless. Your choices are no longer reactive. They are deliberate, intentional, and unstoppable. You have shifted from living to responding to commanding your life, from being pushed by external forces to moving under the guidance of your own strength. And with that comes the unexpected clarity. The power you were searching for was never in others' approval, in words exchanged or in battles won. It was in your refusal to be drawn into them. It was in your ability to walk away, to protect your energy, to maintain your boundaries without apology. Each silent step forward compounds your confidence. Each absence where you could have reacted strengthens your resolve. Each refusal to engage rewires the narrative around you, making it clear that you are no longer a participant in what diminishes you. You are the author of your life, writing with each choice, each step, each moment of controlled stillness. Now imagine the life that emerges when this becomes your default. No longer drained by unnecessary arguments, no longer trapped by expectations that never served you, no longer depleted by people, situations, or energies that do not align with your purpose. Instead, your days are expansive, your focus is sharp, your energy is preserved for what truly matters, your calm is unshakable, your decisions are unassailable, every interaction becomes intentional, every engagement strategic, every moment of your life aligned with the power you have reclaimed. The depth of this truth is profound. Silence and absence are not passive, they are revolutionary. They are tools of mastery, weapons of transformation, markers of self-respect that the world cannot ignore. Every unspoken word, every deliberate retreat, every act of walking away without a word reshapes your existence. You are no longer at the mercy of others' chaos. You are not diminished by demands or expectations. You are alive in a way that commands recognition, even if the world cannot fully name it. And in this presence, in this quiet strength, you begin to understand the ultimate reality. Power is not in speaking. It is in knowing when to remain silent. It is in understanding that your peace, your energy, your life are sacred. It is in walking away without a word and discovering that in that very act, you are limitless, unstoppable, and completely undeniably free. Every unspoken word, every step taken without explanation, compounds into a force that cannot be ignored. Each moment you resist the pull to react. Each time you choose your peace over proving yourself, strengthens a power that is invisible yet undeniable. The world will push, demand, and provoke. People will try to unsettle you, to break your rhythm, to pull you back into cycles that drain you. That is the measure of your influence. That is proof that your energy matters. That is evidence that you are no longer available for their chaos. Feel it deep in your bones, the calm, the clarity, the freedom that comes from refusing to participate in the battles that do not belong to you. Every argument you avoid, every explanation you withhold, every provocation you ignore, preserves your energy and fortifies your mind. You are no longer a prisoner of reaction. You are no longer defined by other people's expectations. You are a force moving through the world with intention, precision, and an unshakable command over your life. This is where courage is forged. The instinct to respond is primal, urgent, relentless. It whispers, it shouts, it claws at your mind, begging you to defend, to clarify, to justify. And each time you resist, each time you honor your silence, you prove a truth that cannot be taken from you. Your life is yours. Your energy is yours. Your calm is yours. Nothing outside of you has the right to steal it unless you allow it. The stronger your resistance, the clearer your boundaries, the deeper your power becomes. Imagine what this does to the world around you. People sense it even if they cannot articulate it. They feel the weight of your choice. Your absence echoes louder than any argument ever could. Your calm radiates influence. Your silence becomes a statement that cannot be denied. Those who once sought to drain you, control you, manipulate you now encounter a force they cannot penetrate. You have become untouchable, unshakable, undeniable, not by confrontation, but by restraint, by choice, by mastery of yourself. The stakes could not be higher. Every moment spent reacting to what diminishes you steals opportunities, energy, and clarity that will never return. Every word spoken in defense or anger is a piece of your life wasted on noise. Every fight engaged in drains the essence of who you are. But every act of walking away, every deliberate refusal to engage, is an investment in your strength, your freedom, your future. Every silent step forward is a brick in the fortress of your life, a statement that your presence is sacred and non-negotiable. And then comes the reward, subtle at first, then undeniable. Your mind clears, your heart steadies. Your energy returns, flowing toward what aligns with your purpose. Your life begins to reshape itself around your choices, your boundaries, your calm. People, opportunities, and circumstances that honor your energy appear naturally. Chaos that once consumed you fades into irrelevance. Your world, once dictated by the demands of others, now bends to the rhythm of your control, your intentionality, your power. You begin to understand the depth of the truth. Mastery does not shout. Influence does not demand. Strength does not need proof. The power you have been seeking externally was always within you. It was in your ability to step back, to withhold your reaction, to preserve your energy and protect your peace. The more you practice this, the stronger it grows. Every silent choice becomes a reinforcement of your sovereignty. Every refusal to engage a reinforcement of your invulnerability. Every deliberate act of walking away a declaration that you are untouchable. This is transformation in its purest form. Not a temporary victory, not a fleeting moment, but a permanent shift in how you exist in the world. You are no longer controlled by expectation, fear, or manipulation. You are no longer scattered by noise, chaos, or demand. You are centered, deliberate, and unbreakable. Your calm is magnetic. Your silence is influential. Your choices are unstoppable. And the more you embody this, the more expansive, free, and powerful your life becomes. The world may never fully understand. It may resist, push, question, and challenge. That is irrelevant. What matters is what you hold inside, the unshakable power of your own choice. The freedom that comes from walking away without explanation. The clarity that emerges when you refuse to be drawn into conflict. The strength that builds every time you honor your boundaries and protect your energy. You are no longer at the mercy of others. You are the master of your life, the architect of your destiny, the keeper of your peace. And in that mastery, in that sovereignty, you finally see it, the greats. Power is not in what you say. The greatest power is in what you refuse to say. The greatest victory is not in the battles you win. It is in the ones you never fight. The greatest freedom is not in being heard. It is in being untouchable. The life you were always meant to live begins here, in your silence, in your absence, in the relentless courage to walk away without a single word. Every moment of silence you hold amplifies your presence. Every step you take away without explanation strengthens a force inside you that cannot be challenged, cannot be ignored, cannot be taken. The world will try. People will push. Circumstances will demand your reaction. That is the proof of your power. That is the evidence that your energy carries weight. That is the signal that you are no longer available to be drained, manipulated, or diminished. Your calm has become unassailable. Your absence has become a statement that echoes louder than any argument ever could. Feel the gravity of your own strength settling in. Each time you resist the urge to justify, to explain, to fight, you are reclaiming a piece of yourself that has been given away for far too long. Each refusal to engage is an act of mastery. Each deliberate step away from chaos is a demonstration of control. Your life is no longer dictated by the demands, expectations, or manipulations of others. Your energy, your focus, your calm are no longer negotiable. Every act of walking away without a word is a declaration that your life belongs to you and you alone. The stakes have never been higher. Every wasted word, every reaction given to those who do not deserve it, steals time, energy, and clarity that can never be recovered. Every drawn-out argument is a drain on the very essence of who you are. But every silent choice, every refusal to engage, every measured retreat is an investment in your strength, your FR. Edom, your future. Each moment of restraint compounds, reinforcing the fortress you are building around your mind, your heart, your energy. You are no longer expendable. You are untouchable. And with that realization comes transformation. Your mind clears, your focus sharpens, your energy radiates magnetic, intentional, undeniable. You begin to see opportunities, people, and circumstances align naturally with your presence. The chaos that once dictated your emotions now falls into the background. You are no longer reactive. You are deliberate. You are intentional. You are commanding your life with a precision that cannot be contested. Every silent step forward strengthens your autonomy, your clarity, your vision. This is not temporary. This is not a fleeting sense of power. This is a permanent shift in how you exist in the world. You are no longer vulnerable to manipulation, distraction, or chaos. You are centered, aligned, and unbreakable. Your calm becomes contagious. Your presence commands attention. Your energy defines the terms of your life. Every interaction you no longer participate in strengthens your position. Every provocation ignored reinforces your sovereignty. You have become untouchable, not through force but through mastery of self. The world may resist. Old patterns, familiar pressures, and subtle expectations will attempt to reclaim your energy. That is irrelevant. Your power has been anchored. Your calm has been fortified. Your boundaries have become unbreachable. Every test is an opportunity to reaffirm the truth that no one can dictate your peace unless you allow it. Every refusal to engage is a victory. Every deliberate walk away is proof that you are in control. You are no longer at the mercy of circumstance. You are the architect of your life. And then, slowly, unmistakably, you notice the freedom it brings. Your days feel lighter. Your mind feels sharper. Your energy is preserved for what truly matters. Relationships, opportunities, and experiences that honor your presence appear with ease. The chaos that once consumed your attention is irrelevant. Your life is no longer defined by others. It is defined by you, by your choices, your clarity, your strength, your relentless commitment to protect your energy. Every silent step is a step into a life that is larger, freer, and more powerful than you ever imagined. This is the ultimate mastery. The world cannot take from you what you refuse to give. Your silence is not absence, it is presence. Your calm is not surrender, it is command. Your refusal to engage is not weakness, it is strength. Every unspoken word, every quiet retreat, every walk away without explanation reshapes your life, your mind, and your heart. You are no longer a participant in chaos. You are the guardian of your own power. You are unstoppable, unshakable, undeniable. And in this truth lies the freedom you have always sought, the power to live entirely on your terms, beginning the moment you walk away without saying a single word. Every time you choose silence, you are rewriting the rules of your life. Every step away without explanation is a claim, a bold statement that your energy, your focus, your peace are sacred and cannot be taken. The world will notice, even if it pretends not to. People will push, prod, demand reactions, and that is proof of your influence. Their attempts to unsettle you reveal the gravity of your choice. You are no longer controlled by the noise around you. You are anchored in something far deeper, your own unshakable power. Feel it rise within you, the strength that comes from restraint. Each refusal to explain, to defend, to justify yourself is a reclaiming of energy that was once given away freely. Each step away from chaos fortifies your mind, sharpens your focus, and deepens your clarity. You are no longer reactive. You are intentional. Every silence becomes a weapon of influence, every deliberate absence a shield of protection. You are learning that the most potent force is not in confrontation, but in the choice not to engage. The stakes are higher than ever. Every wasted word, every drawn-out argument, every fruitless defense chips away at your energy, your clarity, your potential. But every unspoken word, every intentional retreat, every moment of deliberate stillness strengthens you in ways the world cannot touch. Each act of walking away becomes a declaration. You are the master of your life, the keeper of your peace, the architect of your energy. No one else can claim it, manipulate it, or diminish it. Sovereignty is absolute. Notice how the world begins to shift. People sense the change, even if they cannot articulate it. Your calm becomes magnetic. Your silence resonates. Your presence alone carries weight. Those who once sought to draw you into conflict now encounter a force they cannot penetrate. Your absence speaks louder than any argument ever could. Your energy becomes a boundary that cannot be crossed, a law that cannot be broken, a signal that you are untouchable, unshakable, undeniable. The transformation is relentless. Your mind clears, your heart steadies. Your energy flows only toward what truly serves you. Opportunities, relationships, and experiences align with your presence naturally. Chaos and drama that once consumed you fade into irrelevance. You are no longer at the mercy of circumstance, manipulation, or expectation. You are deliberate. You are in control. Every silent step is a building block. Every refusal to engage a reinforcement of the fortress you are creating around your life. This mastery is permanent, not fleeting. You are no longer defined by reaction, by the whims of others, or by the pull of old habits. You are centered, aligned, and invincible. Your calm is contagious, your energy influential, your choice is unstoppable. Every interaction avoided strengthens your authority. Every provocation ignored reinforces your autonomy. Every silent retreat cements your sovereignty. You have become untouchable, not through force, but through self-mastery. Old pressures, familiar demands, subtle manipulations will attempt to reclaim your energy. That is irrelevant. Every challenge is a chance to reaffirm your power. Every refusal is proof of your control. Every silent walk away strengthens the unbreakable truth. You are the master of your world. You are the guardian of your life. You are untouchable. You are free. And then the reward becomes undeniable. Life opens up. Your mind is sharper, your heart steadier, your energy preserved for what truly matters. The chaos that once dictated your day no longer holds power. Your days expand. Your focus sharpens. Your life becomes aligned with your energy, your values, and your purpose. The freedom you gain is not fleeting. It is transformative. Every silent choice, every deliberate step, every unspoken word compounds into a life that is entirely your own. The depth of this truth is breathtaking. Mastery does not shout. Power does not demand. Strength does not argue. The greatest victories are earned in silence, in stillness, in walking away. Every step, every choice, every deliberate act of absence reshapes your reality. You are no longer reactive, no longer tethered, no longer diminished. You are alive in a way that commands respect and recognition. You are sovereign. You are unstoppable. You are free. And it all begins with the courage to walk away without a single word. Every silent step you take is an act of defiance against the chaos that seeks to pull you under. Every moment you refuse to justify yourself, eerie deliberate choice to walk away compounds a force inside you that no one can touch. The world will push, people will demand, situations will provoke. That is the proof of your influence. That is the evidence that your energy carries weight. Their inability to manipulate, unsettle, or control you confirms the transformation that has taken root. You are no longer available to be drained. You are anchored in an unshakable power that is yours and yours alone. Feel it pulse within you, the clarity, the strength, the calm that arises from restraint. Every refusal to react, to argue, to explain, reclaims energy that was once scattered. Each step away from drama fortifies your mind, sharpens your focus, and deepens your resilience. You are no longer reactive. You are intentional. Every act of silence becomes a weapon of influence. Every deliberate absence becomes a shield. You are discovering that the most profound control does not come from confrontation, but from choosing not to participate. The stakes could not be higher. Every wasted word, every fruitless explanation, every moment spent engaging with those who do not respect your boundaries drains your vitality. Every conflict, fought unnecessarily, steals a piece of your life that can never be regained. But every silent choice, every measured retreat, every deliberate walk away strengthens you in ways the world cannot touch. Each moment of restraint compounds, building an unbreakable fortress around your mind, heart, and energy. You are no longer expendable, you are untouchable. And with that realization comes a shift in perception. People sense it even if they cannot name it. Your calm becomes magnetic. Your presence becomes commanding. Your silence carries weight. Those who once sought to provoke or manipulate encounter a force they cannot penetrate. Your absence speaks louder than any words ever could. Your energy becomes a boundary that cannot be crossed, a law that cannot be broken, a statement that you are unshakable, undeniable, unstoppable. The transformation accelerates. Your mind clears. Your heart steadies. Your energy flows only toward what serves you. Your world begins to align with your intentions, relationships, opportunities, and circumstances that honor your presence appear naturally. The chaos that once dictated your life becomes irrelevant. You are no longer controlled by others' expectations. You are deliberate. You are in command. Every silent step forward reinforces the fortress of your life. Every refusal to engage strengthens your sovereignty. You have become untouchable, not through force, but through mastery of yourself. The world will test you. Old habits, subtle pressures, familiar demands, all will try to reclaim your energy. That is irrelevant. Every test is an opportunity to reaffirm your power. Every refusal is proof of your authority. Every silent retreat solidifies an unbreakable truth. You are the master of your world. You are the guardian of your life. You are free. And then the reward emerges, undeniable and transformative. Your days feel lighter. Your focus sharpens. Your energy is preserved for what truly matters. The chaos that once controlled your emotions no longer holds power. Your life expands. Your decisions are deliberate. Your actions are strategic. Your presence becomes magnetic. Your calm contagious. Every silent choice, every deliberate walk away, every unspoken word builds a life that is entirely your own. The magnitude of this truth is profound. Mastery does not shout. Power does not demand. Strength does not need to prove itself. The greatest victories are won in silence, in stillness, in walking away. Every step, every choice, every deliberate act of absence reshapes your reality. You are no longer reactive. You are sovereign. You are untouchable. You are free. Every moment you honor your silence is a step toward the life you were always meant to live. A life that begins the instant you walk away without a single word. Every step you take in silence is a reclaiming of your life. Every moment you refuse to justify yourself. Every choice to walk away without a word compounds a power that cannot be challenged. The world will try to push, to provoke, to demand a reaction. People will attempt to pull you back into chaos. That is proof of your influence. That is evidence that your energy carries weight. Their frustration, confusion, and inability to manipulate you are markers of the transformation taking place. You are no longer available to be drained. You are anchored in a force that is steady, undeniable, and wholly yours. Feel the gravity of that power. Each refusal to explain, each step away from conflict, each unspoken word strengthens the control you have over your life. You are no longer reactive. You are intentional. Every act of silence becomes a weapon of influence. Every deliberate absence becomes a shield of protection. You are discovering that mastery is not in arguing, proving, or defending. Mastery is in the restraint, the choice not to engage, the ability to preserve your energy for what truly matters. The stakes are immense. Every wasted word, every drawn-out defense, every unnecessary argument steals energy, clarity, and focus that cannot be recovered. Every moment you give in to provocation chips away at your potential, but every silent choice, every deliberate retreat, every step taken away from chaos is an investment in your power, your freedom, and your future. Each act of walking away builds the fortress around your mind, your heart, your energy. You are no longer expendable. You are untouchable. The world begins to shift around you. People notice even if they cannot article. Aid it. Your calm becomes magnetic. Your presence carries weight. Your silence resonates with authority. Those who once sought to provoke or manipulate encounter a force they cannot penetrate. Your absence speaks louder than any argument ever could. Your energy becomes a boundary that cannot be crossed, a law that cannot be broken, a signal that you are unshakable, undeniable, unstoppable. The transformation is relentless. Your mind clears, your heart steadies, your energy flows only toward what serves you. Your life begins to align with your intentions. Relationships, opportunities, and circumstances that honor your presence emerge naturally. The chaos that once consumed your attention fades into irrelevance. You are no longer controlled by the expectations, fears, or demands of others. You are deliberate. You are in command. Every silent step forward strengthens the fortress of your life. Every refusal to engage reinforces your sovereignty. You have become untouchable, not through force but through mastery of self. The world will test you. Old habits, familiar pressures, subtle manipulations, they will all return. That is irrelevant. Every test is an opportunity to reaffirm your power. Every refusal is proof of your authority. Every silent retreat solidifies an unbreakable truth. You are the master of your world. You are the guardian of your life. You are free. Then the reward becomes unmistakable. Your days feel lighter, your focus sharpens, your energy is preserved for what truly matters. The chaos that once dictated your emotions is now powerless. Your life expands. Your decisions are deliberate. Your actions are strategic. Your presence is magnetic, your calm contagious. Every silent choice, every deliberate walk away, every unspoken word builds a life that is entirely your own. The truth hits deeply. Mastery does not shout. Power does not demand. Strength does not prove itself through words or conflict. The greatest victories are earned in silence, in restraint, in walking away. Every step, every choice, every deliberate act of absence reshapes your reality. You are no longer reactive. You are sovereign. You are untouchable. You are free. Every moment you honor your silence is a step toward the life you were always meant to live. A life that begins the instant you walk away without a single word. And in that moment you feel it, the force you have cultivated, the calm you have protected, the power you have claimed. It is yours to hold, yours to command, yours to live. The world may challenge, provoke, or resist, but none of it can touch what you have forged within yourself. Every silent step, every deliberate exit, every unspoken word is a declaration of freedom, a claim to sovereignty, a proof that you are unstoppable. You are no longer defined by others. You are defined by your choice, your strength, and the relentless courage to walk away without saying a single word. Every silent step forward is a declaration. Every moment you refuse to justify yourself, every choice to walk away without a word becomes a force that reshapes your life. The world will attempt to provoke. People will push. Circumstances will demand your reaction. That is the measure of your power. That is proof that your energy matters. Their attempts to unsettle or manipulate you are evidence of the transformation within. You are no longer available to be drained. You are anchored in a calm, unshakable power that belongs entirely to you. Feel it rise in your chest, the strength that comes from restraint. Every refusal to argue, to explain, to defend, reclaims energy that was once scattered. Each step away from chaos fortifies your mind, sharpens your focus, and deepens your clarity. You are no longer reactive. You are deliberate. Every act of silence becomes a tool of influence. Every absence becomes a shield. You are discovering that mastery is not in confrontation. Mastery is in control. Mastery is in choosing when not to engage. The stakes are immense. Every wasted word, every fruitless defense, every drawn-out argument steals energy, clarity, and time that can never be regained. Every moment spent responding to provocation chips away at your potential. But every silent choice, every intentional retreat, every measured walk away strengthens you in ways the world cannot touch. Each moment of restraint compounds, building an unbreakable fortress around your mind, heart, and energy. You are no longer expendable. You are untouchable. The world begins to bend to your presence. People sense it even if they cannot articulate it. Your calm becomes magnetic. Your silence resonates with authority. Those who once sought to manipulate, provoke, or control now encounter a force they cannot penetrate. Your absence speaks louder than any argument could. Your energy becomes a bow, boundary that cannot be crossed, a law that cannot be broken, a signal that you are unshakable, undeniable, unstoppable. The transformation accelerates. Your mind clears. Your heart steadies. Your energy flows only toward what serves you. Your life begins to align with your intentions. Relationships, opportunities, and experiences that honor your presence emerge naturally. The chaos that once consumed your attention fades into irrelevance. You are no longer controlled by the expectations, fears, or demands of others. You are deliberate. You are in command. Every silent step forward strengthens the fortress of your life. Every refusal to engage reinforces your sovereignty. You have become untouchable, not through force, but through mastery of self. The world will test you. Old habits, subtle pressures, familiar expectations, they will all return. That is irrelevant. Every test is an opportunity to reaffirm your power. Every refusal is proof of your authority. Every silent retreat solidifies an unbreakable truth. You are the master of your world. You are the guardian of your life. You are free, and then the reward emerges undeniable and transformative. Your days feel lighter. Your focus sharpens. Your energy is preserved for what truly matters. The chaos that once dictated your emotions is powerless. Your life expands. Your decisions are deliberate. Your actions are strategic. Your presence is magnetic. Your calm contagious. Every silent choice, every deliberate walk away, every unspoken word builds a life that is entirely your own. The truth is profound. Mastery does not shout. Power does not demand. Strength does not need to prove itself. The greatest victories are earned in silence, in restraint, in walking away. Every step, every choice, every deliberate act of absence reshapes your reality. You are no longer reactive. You are sovereign. You are untouchable. You are Every moment you honor your silence is a step toward the life you were always meant to live. A life that begins the instant you walk away without a single word. And in that moment, the full force of your transformation becomes undeniable. The strength you have cultivated, the calm you have protected, the power you have claimed, all of it is yours to wield. The world may challenge, provoke, or resist, but none of it can touch what you have forged within yourself. Every silent step, every deliberate exit, every unspoken word is a declaration of freedom, a testament to sovereignty, proof that you are unstoppable. You are no longer defined by others. You are defined by your choices, your courage, and the relentless mastery of walking away without a single word.